Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Vet Detective. No, not Ace Ventura Pet Detective. I'm sure, though, that's where they kind of got the name. They're like, oh, let's do Vet Detective. Sure, why not? So this is a 2026 series. It's new to Disney Plus. It's a National Geographic series. Each of the episodes about 44 minutes long. One season so far, 6 episodes. I don't know if it's currently continuing or if it is that's the whole season to date. But yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. It's another veterinarian series, reality, medical, docu-series kind of thing. There's so many of them on National Geographic, Disney Plus content. I have seen so many, but I believe I did a quick scan just before I started this, and I think even going into the next few months, this might be our very last veterinarian docu-reality series. It might be the very last one. I don't know. Unless there's going to be another Dr. Paul thing, I have no idea. Hey, there we go. And this one takes place in, I think, British Columbia in Canada, and it follows Dr. Lauren Edelman, and she's kind of the centerpiece person we follow in this. It's their facility is called Canada West, and yeah, they take all types of animals, mainly dogs and cats as usual, because that's the most prominent type of pet people have. And we get to see her as she and her team act as the detective part is the diagnostics, the forensic examinations, and all the different things they have to go through in order to sort of solve the mystery of what's wrong with these animals after so many other doctors have tried to figure it out and failed. The solution is, I think, putting your finger inside a lot of dog butts, which she does a lot. She confesses that she pretty much says she's lost count. So, yeah. She has lost count how many times her finger has been inside a dog butt. Like, that day, there's just so many. Because between what cats and dogs eat and what they attempt to poop out after they eat them, yeah, it can be a problem. It can be a problem. The first one that we get to meet is Dasha. She's a little French bulldog. She's so young. She's so cute, so tiny. But she fights massively just to poop just a little bit. And the poor dear, it's let's say it's redder than it should be. And I think she just turns. She's a little white French bulldog who turns almost pink when she's making that effort. And so they got to figure out what's wrong. And of course, she has to go in there and figure out where this is starting, where it's ending, and is it the whole colon? Is it the intestines? Is it they say intestines, the narrator, for some reason, but Canada. There's a whole lot of examinations, knocking the dog out, just seeing them there with their eyes open. You think they're gone, and they're not. But thankfully they're not. So yeah, she spends a lot of time going through that. She also has a cat that came in this first episode. I only watched the first episode, and the cat has problems breathing, even when it's like meowing. It's like coughing. It's like purring, and then like that's not good. And so they have to do a number of different procedures on the cat to determine what is causing it and why, and if there's anything that can be done. And there's no finger in the butthole for this one, but there's a lot to be gone over. So we get to see her again. Normally, I think each of these episodes end with a happy story. I don't. It has a happy ending. Although I did notice when I was looking at how many episodes are on here, Dasha, the little French bulldog, does make a return in a later episode. She has new problems. She was rescued, and she was living a pretty hard life, living in a cage basically since birth. And it's never a good thing. But she was rescued, and she's now has a loving family. And honestly, I'll spoil it. She's fine. It works out. She figures out the problem and takes care of it. There's another situation where there's the third patient, a cat who accidentally swallowed their pill popper, the thing that the human does to feed the cat a pill, and the plastic part ended up down its throat. Then you got to go in throat with an endoscopic camera and just see where it is and keep it from getting into the intestines, which then cause a whole different problem. So yeah, we get like 3 different stories. They vary in size, but Dasha is kind of our main patient for this episode. And yeah, you get to see a lot of dog buttholes, but and sometimes you get to go inside with the camera, go inside the cat's throat in the camera. So if you ever wanted to see what the inside of a dog's colon looks like, this is the show for you. And also, hey, if you've got an idea, you love pets, you love animals, dogs, cats, whatever, snakes, I don't know. If you want to get inspiration, or at least maybe somewhat of a reality check as to what's involved, dog butts is a pretty big part of it. You want to get an idea of what this kind of life is. You might have a little one in your home who loves animals and wants to help them maybe be a veterinarian. This kind of gives you an idea that it's not all just like kisses and hugs and then the puppy's fine. It is a whole lot more work, and sometimes it's really tough. And you don't just show up and get 2 weeks of training and suddenly you're a veterinarian. Maybe a veterinarian tech. I don't know. No, I think you have a little bit more training than that. Yeah, it's a doctor. You're a doctor for animals. And even if you're the type of kid who's, or adult, again, might want to change careers at this point. Who knows with this economy? if you're a kid, you want to go, oh, yeah, I don't know if I can handle being a doctor for humans. Maybe it's a little bit more comfortable for them to get into helping animals, and that's perfectly fine. This is one of those shows that can give you an idea that it's hard work. It's emotionally draining at times because you really want these cute little things to live their best lives, but also it's a lot of messy. It's very messy, and it can be difficult. It can be really difficult. It's not what you expect. So yeah, it gives you a bit of a reality check on these kind of things, but it's also funny. She does her best to have a humorous edge to what she does at work. Because honestly, when you're dealing with the life and death of pets and animals, you got to have a sense of humor about this, at least enough to keep things light while you're making the hard decisions. So yeah, definitely give this a shot. I'm not the kind of person I've seen way too many veterinarian shows on Disney Plus. But yeah, this is one of many to choose from. So just check vet, like search vet, and you will see many of these, and this will fall into it pretty easily, I believe. You'll see that amongst so many others. But that was, for now, I think, is our last one, unless they add more to Disney Plus, which is entirely possible. We're gonna get a shark vet thing probably in August, no doubt. It feels like it's gonna happen. So let's pick tomorrow's episode. 70. We're sticking with the 70s. We're just wiping the entire. Yeah, we have just wiped out all of the 70s. Now this span runs from 1 to 74, and we've wiped through nearly everything. At the end of this quarter, I'm going to be down to less than 20 items, 20 different things to choose from. Almost nothing, but I know I'm going to be adding at least 60 new things starting in July. So we'll be somewhere between, around 60. So I think once I do my review and check to see if there's anything I missed and make sure there's anything that's not on Disney Plus anymore, maybe it's just moved to Hulu, who knows, I'll get an idea of how many more episodes we have. From what I understand, if we keep adding more stuff, and I'm sure there's stuff that's going to be added as a result of things announced at D23 Expo in August, who knows how many more episodes we'll have. I am almost sure we will make it past 2,500, but there is a chance we might even make it to my 7-year anniversary. 7 years, and that's the day that Disney Plus launched in November 12th. So anyway, tomorrow's episode, which is number 70 in this list, Titanic, The Digital Resurrection. I don't think James Cameron's involved. James Cameron will be involved with the thing we watch the day after that. So, if you have an idea of what's coming up on Disney Plus, a premiere on Disney Plus, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, tomorrow, Titanic, The Digital Resurrection is what we're watching next on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.